Hello, my friends. This video is going to go up after the new year. Today is New Year's Eve, but I want this to go up, I think, the first or the second. We shall see. So, Happy New Year. I hope you guys had an amazing time with family and friends, and you guys were safe. And that are excited about this coming year. Hopefully there's a lot of good things, a lot of blessings to come. So I am super excited because I am recording a couple of project videos, this one being the first one that I'm recording. This is going to be the introduction to Project Polish. I'm so excited. I've taken a break for like maybe 2 years, I think it's been. This is my favorite project by far that I've ever done, because it really taught me to be a little bit more creative with my combinations. This is what pushed me outside of my comfort zone, and what taught me to be creative and really utilize my polishes and enjoy them at the same time, not getting bored, all of that good stuff. It also taught me how long a polish takes to finish. It takes a long time, guys. And I think these are going to take me a little bit longer than in previous projects because I don't paint my nails as often as I used to. I paint my nails once a week, my pedicure once a week. Right now in the winter, the pedis are taking, sometimes every 2 to 3 weeks, depends. But I'm going to make an effort to paint my toes every single week. Another reason why the project may go a little bit slower is because I do a lot of combinations, a lot of Skittles, which actually I started doing a lot when I was doing Project Polish and fell completely in love. So that's another reason why this project may go a little bit slower, but I hope you guys stick through it with me. I broke my own rules. I usually like to select 5 polishes at a time, but this time around I picked 8, which is a lot. But as you can see, I kept it pretty safe. I have some neutrals, some metallics, a white polish, which for me are right up my alley because I do Skittles. So I know I can incorporate these 3 especially into almost every single manicure, because I always like to do a metallic or a white nail of some sort. So this is the color story that I'm starting off with. So I'll start off with this beautiful taupe at the end. This is my favorite taupe. This may be my last bottle. I didn't even bother checking my drawers. But it's okay. It's all right. I want to use this polish. I want to enjoy it and I want to finish it out. I do have other taupes. I just swatched my little nail wheel with all of the taupes that I have, plus the Glaze, because it was a requested video and I have a lot. So I figured this one can be used up. So this is my favorite taupe above all, and it's from Wet n Wild. It's called Wet Cement. This one and Taupeless, no, what is it called? Something in taupe or whatever from OPI. It has taupe in the name. I just forget. Berlin there, done that. Maybe it doesn't have taupe in the name. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. So Wet Cement is such a gorgeous taupe. This is a brown that has a little bit of purple and a touch of gray. It is so perfect and I love it. Now, I primarily love wearing this one during the colder months. But I am expecting this one to last me maybe even halfway through the year, because this bottle is nearly full. You can see I'm here at the top. It's relatively full. So, but either way, I still love it. The next one is also slightly taupey, but it's more nude. It is a very light taupe, I would say. And let me not tilt this too much. Oh man, I think I moved this bottle too much, but you can kind of see the gap there. So that's where my line starts. This is from Chinal and it's called New Dawn. It is such a pretty color. This formula-wise is a little bit thinner, but I can get this opaque at, I remember this one taking no more than 3 coats. It's been a minute since I've pulled it. And it's right here on this nail. So you can see it's slightly taupey, but it's more nude. A lot lighter than wet cement. All right, the metallic next to that one is this beautiful metallic that has a mix of silver and gold, and it also in person it has a touch of purple. And this one is from China Glaze. This one is nearly full. I'm literally right at the curvature of the neck of the bottle. It's called, I think it's Swing Baby. Yeah, Swing Baby. I'm trying to pull it back so you can see maybe a little bit of the purple, but I think it's pulling more of the gold from what I'm seeing on my camera. But really, really gorgeous, gorgeous color. I actually want to wear this one as a full manicure. Pedicure. Yes, I think I'm going to do this as a pedicure next. And then the gold. Can never go wrong with gold. This one, I can wear it by itself. I can also top it over with a gold glitter and use this one as a base. This is a very old polish from Wet n Wild. It's from the Fergie line, and it's called Gold Album. I struggle with saying album. My Duolingo is I'm struggling. I struggle with some words in English, like intermediate, when it comes to spelling it out. I always have to sound it out in Spanish, intermediate, in order for me to write it because my brain can't. I don't know. It's, you know, the blessings of being dual. And my first language was Spanish. Okay, so that's the gold one there. It's a beautiful gold. It's yellowy. It's not a toned down gold. It's so pretty. It's been a long time since I've used that polish. Okay, this next one kind of threw me off because as I was swatching it, it looked thinner than what I remember. And now looking at the name, I realized why. I thought I pulled out Love Nails from Sinful Colors, but I pulled out Jade Cat. And this is thinner. So I do remember this one not taking more than 3 coats though. I did add 3 on the nail here. It's a teal. I think on the nail, in the bottle it pulls more blue. On the nail it pulls a little bit more green. This is a color that can be worn year round. But it fits well, very well in the winter. It's so pretty. I may top it over with something else from China Glaze. It's a polish, a very thin, shimmery polish from China Glaze from a My Little Pony collection, I think it was. I love that freaking polish. It's so good. I may top it over this one just to amp it up a little bit. But that's that nail there. And then if you guys can see the fill line. Did I show this one? This one is right there, this gold one. That's where I'm starting off with that one. All right, and then the next one is this red shimmer. This is Ruby Pumps from China Glaze. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous red. This one I would love to finish before the spring. So I'm gonna wear the crap out of this one in the next couple of months because I don't like this particular red during the spring. In the spring, I prefer something a little bit brighter. And this is a little bit too dark for my liking, but I can also pair it up with a pink if I wanted to, you know, freshen it up a little bit, but preferably before spring gets here. So I have a few months to work through this one. I think that is most definitely doable. So this is going to be a high focus for me above the other ones. And then I have that one here. I did put a top coat, but it's not looking super shiny. It's not the best top coat that I use, but it's okay. I use it for these type of things. I don't like it on my nails, that particular top coat, so I use it for stuff like this. Alrighty, the next one is this white polish. This is full. It has no fill line, nothing. I think I've used this maybe once. I do have another bottle, so I may have pulled the wrong bottle. I can't remember. But this is why I'm doing project polish. So this one is completely full, no fill line. It is a white that has a drop of black, so it grays it out just a smidge. It is visibly white on the nail though. That's that one right there. And this is my boyfriend Scales Walls from OPI. Thinner formula, a few coats, maybe possibly a fourth, I don't know. I'll be wearing this one a lot, possibly like as I'm thinking, not possibly, as pedicure, because I love white toes year round really. So I've never worn this in the spring and summer, and because it's slightly grayish, I like a more crisp white. We'll see how I feel about it then. I've done that before with a white that had, I think it was a drop of gray as well, and it just didn't seem right during the spring and summer. But that's because I'm a seasonal polish wearer, and to me this is a white for the colder months, but it's okay. I'm gonna work through it. And then this gorgeous pink. I love this pink. It's so pretty. Let me not move this too much. This one, my fill line is right above that curvature. I don't know if my camera's gonna capture. Kind of. So I place my line right there. It's right there. This is from OPI. It's called Super Cute in Pink. It's a part of a Hello Kitty collection. Look at how cute the cap is. And I have that one on this little nail. This pink goes year round, except for, I shouldn't say year round. I love wearing this one 3 seasons out of the year. Not the fall. For sure, this is not a pink. I don't really usually like wearing pinks in the fall. Unless they're like dusty and very rosy dusty pinks. That's the type of pink that I like wearing during the fall. Not this one. But I have a good chunk of time to finish this out before the fall gets here, and then I can replace this one with something else. This pink is slightly sheer in that it's kind of like a jelly. It's not a jelly because the consistency of it to me is not like a jelly formulation. But the look of it, it looks slightly jelly. There is some transparency. It does still get opaque. If you can see, it covered the nail. This is, what did I do? 3 coats on the nail. And I love this pink. It's so pretty. It's been a minute since I've worn it. I actually have it on my curated. I pulled out just the polishes that I adore. I have those out. Everything else is stored away. And this is on that rack where I have all of the pinks because I do love it. It's so pretty. All right, and that is going to be everything, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys will follow along, and also do a project of your own. You don't have to pull out 5 polishes. You don't have to pull out 8 polishes. Maybe 2 or 3 at a time. Maybe 1. Oh, something I did want to mention. Once a polish is going to get super thick, I'm willing to add some thinner, but I'm not willing to do it to the point where the polish itself is just not performing very well because of the amount of thinner I've now added. So once it gets to that point, I'm out. I'm not playing around with stuff like that. To me, if I wasn't doing a project polish, that would be considered done. So I just wanted to mention that. Okay, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.